Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a mail day kind of video, an unboxing and review. I got my first two action figures that I've had since I was a kid. I haven't really been into action figures until recently. I wanted to get into them. I've always preferred statues more. If you watched my room tour, you would have seen I have statues all over my room, and so I've always enjoyed those more than action figures, but I have recently decided that I wanted to get into action figures. I like the posability of them, and that is what kind of made me want to get into them. I used to hate the joints, how they looked, but now that I've seen them displayed more, I think that they are more passable and not as bad as I thought they were. So I will get right into that review, and if you could, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment anything you would like to see. I am going to switch the camera view really quick, and we will get to see what I got. Alright, so I did get the view changed, and I got two figures as I had said. Up first, we have this Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. This is from his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy 15. And then I got this Marvel Legends, or I don't think it's Legends technically, it's Marvel Comics from Hasbro, and this is a Green Goblin figure. I'm going to get into the Green Goblin first because one, Spider-Man's more exciting, and two, you can already see all the stuff that comes with this one. I'm going to, let's see, not sure how to get into this. Oops, I do apologize for that. There is plastic, but it doesn't appear there's going to be an easy way to just get into it without breaking it. We will just rip this off like a band-aid. I'm assuming this is like instructions or something. Don't really need those. We'll get that out of the way, and we'll set Spider-Man to the side. So here is the box we have. As you can see, not many things come with it. We have the figure itself, then we have a Norman head and a pumpkin bomb, as well as the glider here. So let's start with getting this figure out of here. Oh, his hat was going through. Oh, and then I guess you do have the satchel here, which can come off. I'm going to take it off just to make it easier to adjust. So this creepy face kind of looks like a scroll. Does have full articulation going around like that. No. Does not appear his arms can go much higher than this. Oh, I guess if you turn them, I guess you would have to turn it like this, which does look a little unsettling. Okay, that's not as bad, but that is interesting. So you turn the shoulder, where most you can't do that and it looked right, but I guess it looked fine doing that. Only comes with these hands, which is a little upsetting, but nothing too bad. You can not bend down too much, but you can bend back like that. That's interesting. But yeah, that's all the hunching over he's gonna do. Then, is that everything? I don't know why he has that hole in his back. Would make you think that he has a stand he can go in, but I'm not seeing one. Now for legs, he can get them all the way up, not to the side all the way. That's interesting. You can turn there. Then knee-wise, it is a double jointed. And there is foot articulation in the heel there. Not toe articulation, but it's fine. Not gonna complain about that. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to grab out this glider. Assuming you want to just stick his feet in it. I do apologize, I'm trying to keep it in view, but the head moves in it? Not sure. So there's not really much. Oops. Not much stability in the glider. Look, it's hard to keep them actually in there. Okay. Bend that knee a little more, because his foot's not like actually staying in. I mean, if I push it through, there we go. But that looks a little weird because his foot's not fully in it, but kind of gives the effect that you'd want from Goblin. We'll go with that. Now, grab out the pumpkin bomb there. That was very tightly put in there. See if we can just slide that in this hand. Try this hand. It maybe isn't supposed to even go in his hand. I really don't know. It doesn't have much. Oh, there we go. I did get him to grab onto it. So, he is looking like the Goblin. I think that looks pretty good. Now, as for taking the head off, there's a headless Goblin. And out will come the Norman Osborn head. I do apologize if my review isn't very great. Like I said, I have not had any action figures since I was a kid, so I've never actually had them for something other than just playing with as a kid, so I didn't go this in depth. Okay, I'm gonna do this off screen so it's a little easier for me. And I did get it on, and I got the pumpkin bomb in this hand. The pumpkin bomb is probably the most difficult thing about it. I do think the actual like paint job and detail on this Norman head is very well done, but I do like the Goblin head more. So I will replace that really quickly. And there we go, that is the finished product. Got the satchel back on, as well as the pumpkin bomb and glider all together. I do think it has a possibility to use a stand, but it did not come with one, which is unfortunate. But I will try to keep it staying up right there. Clean that up. Now onto the Spider-Man. Okay, I'm gonna just move Goblin. And as for Spider-Man, I will try to keep this one open a little nicer. I guess it's damaged already a little bit, but it doesn't hurt to try to keep it nice. Okay. Let's see where there's some tape on the bottom here. Hope it's okay to show a knife. I believe it is. I've seen unboxings where they use them. Might just mean it can't be for kids, but I always hit not for kids anyways, so. Here is what we have. Again, if the instructions, I do not want it. Even though it might have helped if I looked at some. I don't know if that's actually what it is. But, nonetheless, this is probably a little loud. Let's clean that up a little bit. And here is our Spider-Man. Paint on it is very pretty. Done very well. You can see the parts to put. I guess the shoulders all go up like that. Like I said, I do not know. much about figures. You can see on the inside of the arm where the web wings attach. Yeah, full 360 rotation there. And as for raising the arm, you can do it pretty well. We do have two different hands on it right now with a thwip and a fist. Do not, let's see, let's put this back to how it should be. The buff Spidey. I don't know if that looks right. That's not right. There we go. That's a little more right. His feet. There's some big feet. For feet, just heel, which you actually cannot go as back as you can on the goblin ones, I believe. But that's okay. The legs extend pretty high up. And the knees are double jointed. Okay, I thought so, but the molding was a little weird there for a second. Okay, now for the oh, we do have double articulation there where we did not on. So you can get more forward lean on this. In the goblin figure, it had where you can twist at the waist, where this, it's more flexibility, which I do enjoy more flexibility. All right, now for the accessories, if I can get it out of this bag here. Yep. So we have this style of web wing here, two of them. It is open. Then we have the ones for that are more wrinkly. So if you have your arm, one of the arms closed, we have one more thwip hand, web slinging hand, another punching hand, or no, this one's a grabbing. Okay, so there's two grabs, there's one fist that is not on, and the other one's on, and then these are wall crawling hands, which wall crawling wise, it does look better if you can have toes that move as well, but it's fine, we can live with it. Heads, that's all we come with, and then 1 second here. And the other accessory, I do apologize, my dog got put in my room, so you may hear him in the background. We have webs, which do not have a wire in them, so they're kind of just dangling. I thought they were going to be more posable webs, but it does not appear that they are. Because if I fold it like that, it kind of just goes back to what it was in. And this will be, you can have him grab onto that and shoot this out, or you can have him swinging from it by holding the middle. I will test out a couple things really quick, so I'm gonna pause and I will record once I get some different hands put on and something like that. So here's like a little pose, kind of as if he was holding onto a wall like that and then had a web shooting out. I'm going to try to attach the web wings really quick and see how that looks. This is kind of like how it's supposed to look, I think. There's not really a good way because it doesn't attach to the torso, so I don't think it looks good with them. I think it's better to just have it without. But as for the figures overall, I'm pretty happy with them. Do I think there's probably better options out there? Yeah. But I'm not upset with what I got at all. I'm going to go try to put them in my display and see what I can do, and I will show you. But before I get to that, let's see, which one do I like more? Actually, I think they're pretty even. I think they look good together. Yeah, I think they look good. I think Spider-Man's probably better articulation-wise and accessories-wise, so I'll probably say he's the better one. But I enjoy them both, and I'm glad I got them both. Now I will go try to set them up. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I did. I put Green Goblin here, kind of mimicking the pose that he's doing there. I know it's the wrong hands, but I did not want to move the pumpkin bomb, and it is difficult to get him posed right. I'll probably mess around with it some more. Then I put Spider-Man over here with Spider-Man. I have him holding onto the wall and shooting his web over at him, and there is the shot of both of them. I don't think it's perfect, but I'll definitely mess around with it some more. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm excited to get some more figures and show you what I do with them. But I'm gonna cut back to me for the outro. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. Like I've said before, I'm going to try to post on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. Now, if I can't do that, I'll try to make my videos better that week at least, but I'll do the best I can with my schedule and what's going on. But for now, the hope is to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and this one should be going up Wednesday, but that will do it. Let me know what else you would like to see, and you can leave some guesses on what you think my next figure is going to be. I have one more that I pre-ordered that's coming July, I believe. So, thank you guys, and remember, I love you, Jesus loves you, and God bless.